My name is Lillian Burmas.
I'm Micah Rogers.
I'm Carlos Douglas Jr.
I'm Cassidy Romero, and I'm an executive board member.
And I'm the vice president of the Animation Association.
I am the executive board secretary.
I am the president of the Animation Association.
And we're the Animation Association!
So the Animation Association is a student organization here based in the Interactive Arts and Media Department. We focus on fostering the development of community for animation students, as well as developing students into industry professionals and artists. So we do everything from workshops and skill shares, like storyboarding and learning programs, field trips, and doing life drawing, going over to the Art Institute, Shed Aquarium. We also do call-ins from industry professionals and alumni out in the industry right now, and those are really valuable opportunities for students to learn.
The Animation Association started about 4 years ago by an undergrad student named Nicole Restrepo. She made the observation that the social aspect of the animation department here was missing. She decided to start the Animation Association mostly as a social media hub, and that eventually turned into events, workshops, students being able to meet and show each other their work, reviewing each other's work. It eventually grew into a much bigger structure here.
So we currently do a collaboration with Illustration Student Group, the ISG, for figure drawing sessions twice a month. And on top of that, we do collaborations with Coalition of Female Creators. We did a lecture with them, and we were in talks with Cults and Mud Club to do maybe a screening or Alpha Labs. So obviously animation is very associated with that.
We offer ourselves as an external resource for students outside of the classroom experience. In order to be in the animation industry, you not only have to be helped by your peers and industry professionals, but also ourselves. So it acts as a community building organization.
When I first transferred to Columbia, I was really closed off. I wasn't really good at socializing or networking. But through coming to the meetings, I learned so much more about the industry. I learned about what I wanted to focus on within the industry, but the most important thing was that I made a network, and some of my closest friends I met at Animation Association, and I wouldn't give that up for anything.
So Jim Rohn is the head of the 3D animation department, and he has been an advocator for the Animation Association since day one. He has been the one to go to help out with organizing events such as the Story Reel Showcase along with Luis Contreras, and also spreading the word about the things that the Animation Association does. If there's new students that come to the school as undergrads, he oftentimes will have us introduce ourselves as the association to them so that they know the cool things that are going on in the student organization and how they can be a part of it.
So definitely figures like Julian Grant. He does a lot of work on the Facebook group. He promotes so many different opportunities. He gives feedback and stuff like that. He lets us promote the group during his classes, and he comes and supports us.
Luis Contreras has done so much for our student organization. He has helped be the showrunner of the Story Reel Showcase, and he's really taken that off to next levels.
He loved stories a lot, he loved our stories, and he wanted to get these stories to be shared with us. I remember going to the Story Reel Showcase, just getting to see so many people that I didn't have classes with, and getting the opportunity to see those stories and then meet those people. It was an opportunity itself, and it was something I wouldn't trade for anything.
He really cared about showing everyone's work. No matter if they were a fan of their work, if they enjoyed it, if they had a good time making it, he still wanted to show it. To give a voice to the students who might not necessarily want to present their work out into a bigger channel. He saw a storyteller in every student.
He is an incredible, incredible person. We really, really miss him.
My favorite thing about being a member of the Animation Association is that I've been able to meet so many different artists who are also working not only in animation, but also graphic design, illustration, who just have an interest in learning about animation and storytelling. And I've actually been able to pick up a few things just on topics that we've gone over in events that I didn't know about personally.
A couple former members are now working in the industry, such as our former president, Nicole Restrepo. She started out as an intern over at Sony Pictures Animation, and from there she moved into Disney Television Animation, and she's working there as a production assistant right now. Our last president, Liam Kobayas, is now working as a production assistant over at Bang Zoom Studios.
The kind of students that we want to come to our club are any animation students, any students that are interested in networking, that want to work with animation or just want to learn more about the process. Non-animators are completely welcome to the club. We really encourage it for people that want to work with other animators in animation, as well as anyone that just want to learn more about the process. A lot of the events that we have are very broad in range and can include other parts of the process, including screenwriting, directing, producing, and etc.